What do you think about people's fear of artificial intelligence? People that aren't scared are people that don't know enough. It's not something to not care about. It might not affect you because you don't care, but it will affect people around you. Just if it's u2.biak9pp586 EC equals 895 D8 at HOKUYLKQN. Justified. It's already being used to replace a lot of artists, writers, technical writers, and office workers. It's putting people out of work solely for the benefit of the mega-rich, and it's incredibly damaging to the environment. It's not sustainable long-term, and it's incredibly detrimental to people in the short term. Not to mention the mindset it's instilling in people who think they are artists by using those awful AI art generators, or the horrible detriment it's going to cause to the interpersonal skills of people who get addicted to these AI character chat rooms. There is some beneficial use of AI, but it's ethically awful in its current implementation. Reasonable, but like most fears, it's mostly pointing in the wrong direction. Go back to the 20-30 years and you'll see all kinds of movies about the dangers of the internet. War games, the net, Lawnmower Man, all about the potential for some evil hacker to cause massive havoc by getting control over all our now connected machines. You won't find a single movie about any of the things we actually should have been afraid of. Like our consensus reality getting shattered and conspiracy theories running rampant, because the glut of information has made us really bad at distinguishing truth from falsehood, and the con men now have megaphones just as loud and official looking as the mainstream news. Or app gamification honing dopamine addiction to a science, so that millions of people are just mindlessly doom scrolling all day. It'll be similar with AI. There absolutely are things to fear, but it'll be nothing like what most people imagine we should worry about. The people who are afraid now will be blindsided by what comes, and will probably end up unwittingly helping along the worst of it. AI combined with fascism could make 1984 look like a utopia. Worst case scenario, the fascists plug everyone into eternal torture machines until the heat death of the universe. Think about it. People like Stalin really do enjoy causing as much misery as possible. If AI and modern technology was available during his life, it's likely he would use it to inflict total misery onto people. Eventually, we will need to come to terms with the fact that going forward many professions will be done by AI, meaning many jobs simply won't exist anymore. In a purely capitalist society that's unsustainable, we might want to figure that out sometime soon. Justified, but people are afraid for the wrong reasons. AI art isn't an issue. The capability for mass surveillance and war is the issue. A person can be so far removed from the people they are killing with things like autonomous drones and such. Like the nuke, it's a technology most of humanity is not mature enough to use carefully. They are right to be afraid of it. AI steals human creators' content, cuts it up, and reassembles it into something else. The entire business model is based on wholesale theft, and not only are the companies stealing content, their aim is to make the content creators unemployed while the AI owners become billionaires. How would you feel if I told you I was going to make your children live in poverty because it would make me rich? That's what's happening. Appropriate and warranted, it's new technology, and we don't know what it will do yet. In a very short amount of time, it's already causes significant economic changes. At least 13 of employers have said they've already replaced some workers with AI, while about 29 of employees have said some or all of their job can be done by AI. Beyond economic, there are many other unknowns. How far can it go? How much influence can it have? Can an AI diagnose better than a doctor? Can it be a doctor? Can it be an attorney, or a prosecutor, or a judge? We don't know what will happen because this has never happened before. New things and the unknown is frightening. Unjustified. The tech is dogshit right now and will continue to be into the near future. Once it gets good, well, I'll learn to adapt. It's mostly rooted in ignorance. AI in its current form should scare basically no one. It's a shitty marketing scam and sucks at basically everything except making incredibly average art music. That being said, it has a lot of potential in the medical fields. I don't think most people are afraid of AI. I think most people are afraid of human incompetence channeled through software. LLMs are not intelligent. They are autocorrect on steroids, and we're all going to discover that they are another hype-driven bubble, just like the blockchain from a decade ago. You are not ready for immortality. The Vorlons were just not ready for the ethical issues, nor the social issues AGI will cause. Be it AI or other modern technological developments, they are just machines. We should fear the humans who have ill intent to abuse those machineries. Justified. We're too stupid to do it right. Welcome to Skynet. As always, the question people should be asking is who owns it, how will they use it? This should not be a capitalistic endeavor. The original caution in Dune wasn't about thinking machines. It was about the men who controlled the thinking machines. That pretty much sums up my concerns. It's justified. Absolutely justified. It's dumb people are like yay self-driving cars. Fuck cabbies and truckers. Then they are like OMG how dare AI draw pictures from people and compete against humans. You don't get to pick and choose which jobs are worthless. They are all worthless, so stop using them to determine your self-worth. Humanity has never figured out how to have a successful economy without a slave class. So why not make that slave class robots instead of humans? Otherwise you're just picking and choosing how to propagate a bullshit social caste system.